Hey everybody, it's Darren here. Thought I'd do a quick video. I was just going through all my albums, getting them all, because I got some on the floor in crates, and I want to put them all alphabetical again, and I got so many, it's just crazy. Anyways, so as I was doing that, I figured, you know what? I was coming across some bands that I have, and I've got really, a couple of them have like stuff I've never seen, so, you know, you pick them up in that, and I got double pressings and releases of one record, but two different pressings, like American or whatever. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start a series or whatever. I'm gonna call them Off the Cuff, because I'm doing that and it's just off the top of my head. So I'm gonna start calling these Off the Cuff. First band I'm gonna do is a Canadian band. I've seen them when I was a kid. Excellent band. But I figured I'd start the series with a Canadian band, an excellent band, Coney Hatch. So I've got, this is the first Coney Hatch. It's, I don't know, it's a Canadian pressing. I don't know if it's a first pressing or I could care less about stuff like that. But it's got great songs: Devil's Deck, Hey Up, Hey Operator, excuse me, Monkey Bars, Victim of Love. I'll do the talking. It's great. Standard black. It's in mint condition. I was really stoked to get that. Yeah. So the first one, Coney Hatch. The second one would be, now I can't remember if this is the first. I'm not going to do them in order because I can't remember, because I'm doing them off the cuff. Coney Hatch, Friction. Now this one I have two copies. One is in better shape than the other. This one is on Polygram Records, and this one is on Anthem Records. So I'm going to say that this one's probably a first pressing, and this one is probably a whatever. This is actually a promo pressing, as it says there in the corner. And then it's Mercury Polygram, 1985. And this one is an Anthem pressing. Same year, 1985. But I'm gonna say that probably this is obviously a Canadian pressing, American pressing. So, you know, I kind of dig stuff like that. It just makes my collection a little more unique. The Canadian pressing, believe it or not, is in way better shape than the American pressing. Although the American pressing is in pretty good shape. Next up is Out of Hand. Now this one is a first pressing on Anthem Records. Best song Coney Hatch ever wrote, First Time for Everything. I love that song. It's such a cool tune. Don't Say Make Me is on here. What else is on here that you'd know? Love Games, Some Like It Hot. That's a pretty well-known Coney Hatch tune. And I've got, this is, again, an American pressing on Polygram Records with Mercury. And this is the Anthem Records. Nothing different other than two different pressings. And this actually is in way better condition than this one. So, and that's the reason why I picked it up. And I didn't realize that the reason why is because of this one. So, and then my last but not least is I was up in Toronto, and I was doing going around. My best friend and I, Chris, wrote music shopping, and we do that once, maybe twice a year. We go up to Toronto or Burlington or Mississauga, wherever we can, good record shops. And I was in this little record shop, and I came across, I'm just standing there, just a little hole in the wall. The whole thing was black. The shelves were black, the walls were black, everything was black, so everything popped and stood out. So I'm kind of just standing at their counter, and he's got all the box sets and everything behind the counter, and I'm just kind of chit-chatting with the guy behind the counter and that. And I look up into the corner in the pipe, the electrical pipe, and there's this album wedged right in there. And I'm looking, and I'm like, I could have sworn that said, Coney Hatch. So I'm looking, I go, what is that? What album's that? So he pulls it down, and sure enough, it's a Cuff-Coney Hatch record. Well, I'm looking at it, and it's in mint condition. The cover's a little bit bruised, but the vinyl is in mint condition. So we're talking, and I'm like, that's really cool. I've never seen that before. Do you want to sell it? So he goes, yeah, okay, yeah, no problem. He looks it over, and it's only got 4 songs on it and whatever. He goes, yeah, give me $5. So I handed him $5. And this is what I got. It's a promo copy when the band was shipping out their first record. They put 4 songs: Devil's Deck, Hey Operator, Stand Up, and Monkey Bars. And in between each song, Kim Mitchell, from Kim Mitchell, Max Webster fame, is doing commentary. And they're trying to promote the first Cuff-Coney Hatch record. And I thought this was so cool. I've never seen it. I don't know anybody that has ever seen it. I don't know anybody that ever had it. I have it. I paid $5 for it. I'm sure if I were to throw this on eBay, I could, well, I mean, you only get what you get, right? But I'm sure if I came across a Cuff-Coney Hatch freak, I could probably get big money for this. But I'm not selling. This is so cool. Anyways, the album, like, as you see, it's worn. But the vinyl is in mint condition. Anyways, that's my first round. I figured, and I'll probably throw a pile of these up today because I'm rearranging my albums and that. So yeah, here's the first edition. Peace out. Have a good day, guys. Bye.